Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today, we got big Genshin news to cover. If you guys don't already know, recently, well, you probably already know, we got the 4.2 update livestream, which covered some of my favorite news in all of Genshin. And today, I want to cover a little bit of it with you guys, talk about what we saw in there, talk about probably the most exciting thing, which is Furina's kit reveal, and my general thoughts and opinions, and basically just summarize everything in one coherent video to give you guys the recap of the Genshin Impact live stream. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Oh yeah, also, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're doing a big giveaway on the channel. Once we reach 70,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away $140 worth of Genesis crystals. So the faster we get there, the more likely you are to win. So go down, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the video. All right, let's take a look at everything in the Genshin 4.2 live stream. Now, I'm personally pretty excited for this. I don't get the opportunity to watch these live streams very much because they are actually really early in the morning for me. But today, I thought I'd take the time, sit down, review the live stream, and check out Furina. Okay.
Never mind whether you can
there she is. That's Furina for you. Let's go. Normal attacks, she's looking good. She's killing things already, man. There goes that hilly churl. It's gone. It's dead. And she summons the king, the Hydro King, and more animals. Oh, I love that octopus. There's her burst. That burst animation's awesome, by the way. And Charlotte. Man, this music is vibey, bro. I love Charlotte too, man. The snapshots, going around with the camera, clicking things. She's gonna be fun. Will she be good though? Don't know. That being said, don't care. Just vibing. And there's Navia. Oh man, I love Navia, man. She is so sick. Navia is such a cool character. Alright, I don't want to spend too much time reviewing the trailer because that's not the biggest portion of content that we have. Basically, we end this trailer with your mother. She comes through the rift hole there, and then your mother swallows this hole. After that, we of course get our very first redemption code. If you want to redeem any of the codes, they will be in the pinned comment and also the description down below. Alright, following that, we get the Archon Quest Chapter 5 reveal, I believe, or Act 5 it's called, which, to nobody's surprise, is probably most likely going to be the final act, I presume. Could be wrong in that regard. Personally, I still haven't finished Act 4 of the story quest because I was so mind-bogglingly bored by Act 3 that I just didn't do Act 4. I have heard from other people that apparently Act 4 is pretty good, but we'll see. Maybe I'll end up doing it, maybe I won't. Let's continue. After that, we of course got Furina's kit, which is probably the biggest part of this whole trailer, and the thing that people are most excited about is the new Hydro Archon, who is going to do a crazy amount of damage, summon some cool crabs and octopuses with hats, do an absolutely crazy looking burst, which is going to apply a ton of Hydro and do a ton of damage probably. Let's talk about Furina. She is going to be a crazy Hydro character. Probably the best one we have in the game so far at applying Hydro, healing, buffing, just doing crazy amounts of damage. She does it all. She covers every single basis you can imagine. We're not going to go into like an in-depth character review in this video, but from what we saw in this trailer, I mean, she looks pretty nuts. Her normal attacks have meaning. Her burst has meaning. Her skill is pretty cool. Summoning all the characters together looks really fun. She's a healer plus a buffer, which we haven't seen since like the likes of like Kujo Sara. Also, personally, something I'm pretty excited for is she now makes full Archon teams somewhat viable with the likes of Raiden, Nahida, her, and then possibly Zhongli. We can actually have a viable 4 Archon comp. It's going to be super cool, which I might make a video on. We'll see. Something else that I really like about her kit is this underwater exploration mechanic where we can now use the abilities of the characters we capture faster, making underwater exploration a lot easier. I like this mechanic because I do under exploration a lot, and this can be very annoying. You have your skill up, you're trying to use it, Oh, never mind. Wait 10 seconds, and then you do it again. With Furina, you get it. Boom, 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 boom. You're sending off skills every 10 seconds, and you can also walk on water. I mean, not the best thing in the world. I've never found it that useful. I mean, how often are you walking on water with Kokomi? Furina will probably be kind of the same thing. Not to mention, half the world is underwater. It's fine, though. It's a pretty cool thing. Also, we're going to be getting Act 1 of Furina's story quest, which I'm sure will be an absolute joy and pleasure, learning more about her character. Next up, Charlotte. Now, Charlotte looks a little more niche. So, from what I understand about Charlotte, she kind of functions similar to a cryo Nahida in a way, if that makes any sense. Use her camera, you spin it around, you apply cryo to the enemy. It's obviously not going to be as good as Nahida because Nahida is Nahida, an Archon, a Dendro Archon, and applying Dendro is big. Applying cryo isn't as big, and her burst just looks a little more uninspired in my opinion. That being said, I like her as a character. I'll probably still end up getting her because I'll have no choice because he's on the Furina banner, and I have every wish you could imagine saved up for Furina. 21,000 primogems is what I have saved for her. Frankly, I'm going all out for her. Next up, banner reveal. Now this is a pretty big banner. I mean, are we surprised? No. We got Furina, we got Baiju, we got Charlotte, all on one banner. Baiju I'm kind of meh on. He is like one of the only 5 stars I don't have leveled between him and Risley, and Risley is literally just because he's new. Just not a big fan of him personally. Never have been, never will be. That being said, banner looks pretty good. The only thing that's unfortunate about this banner in particular is because Furina is rolling with Baiju, her new limited weapon, the Splendor of Tranquil Waters, is going to roll beside Baiju's signature weapon, which is trash. Let's just say it how it is. It's not good for anyone but him. So you're basically, if you're going for Furina's weapon, you're either going to win big or lose dramatically. There is no in between. So value that as you will. I don't know how good this weapon will be, but I imagine a lot of people will go for it because it's Furina. Next up on phase 2, we got Sino, we got Ayato. I like these two personally. That being said, already have them. Won't roll in this banner for myself. But if you want my personal recommendations on if you should roll in this banner or not, I would suggest skipping it personally. These two aren't like dramatically game-changing characters that will change the system of your account. 1, Ayato's coming out. You could just get Furina on the banner before. 2, could change this better than Sino is, aesthetically and gameplay-wise. In my opinion. In my opinion. Haters in the comments. Also, we're getting a new boss. The all-devouring Narwhal, or as I like to refer it to, your mother. This boss looks absolutely nuts to fight. I imagine he'll be probably pretty strong. I imagine the hardest boss we have thus far. He can transcend through water. There's even like a second part to the character fight where we go to a whole new region inside the whale's mouth. It's a pretty insane fight. It looks probably to be the hardest one in the game. You can see that they got a little shield there on the top. Oh, this fight's going to be really, really difficult. Free-to-plays, I wish you the best of luck. Also, if you fail a challenge now, you can lower the difficulty, but come on now, guys. Lowering the difficulty? Really? Cowards. It's the coward's way out. Also, new area. We got a whole new area to explore. This tower I've been looking at for ages now. I've gone on stream and said, what is that tower thing in the distance? If we actually go over to Fontaine, we can probably see it in the distance somewhere around here. Oh yeah, there it is, right over there. There's the tower. That's gonna be the new region over there, meaning it will probably cover like this area, I imagine, or possibly down here, I guess. No, it'd be like right around here is where the new area is gonna cover. New area, gonna be super fun to explore. Hope we have a lot of fun with that and collecting the 320 Dendrooculus. Hydrooculus. We get a couple little snippets of the new region here. We see a big bubble forming thing. Some place that looks like a swamp. Not 100% sure what this is, but it looks cool, so I'm not going to complain. Probably won't be the most aesthetically pleasing area in Fontaine, but a cool one nonetheless. After that, we're getting all the events out of the way. I'm not that interested in the events personally, but if you are, you're going to get a free Fremine, you get some primogems, a crown, all the good normal rewards for doing some little mini games like playing around with penguins and connecting them to light bulbs. Yeah, I don't know. You can also do the fun guy ones, the fun guy event. Again, I will probably skip this event. But hey, if you want to see your little fun guys fight around and kill some slimes, hey man, more power to you, more power to you. After that, we get the graph adversarial technology experiment log, which looks pretty fun. You go around, take some pictures, which at this point honestly just comes off as a Genshin brag event, but hey, it is what it is. Then we get an event that I'm actually excited for, which is a PvE event, which I love way more than probably any other event that they do. I would way rather use my characters to fight enemies, do cool things, make new team comps. That's where I get all my fun in Genshin Impact from. Also a leyline event, how could they not? Gotta throw a leyline event in there somewhere. And then the last thing we're gonna get is a couple new style of life changes. Nothing too ground changing here other than the quick start for weekly bosses. Basically, you don't have to do the story quest anymore. You can just go straight to the boss, get there immediately without having to do Act 3, 4, 5 of any of the story quests. Next thing is the Genshin Invocation TCG update, which I think allows you to like share your deck with other travelers. I don't know, man. Do people still play TCG anymore? I have no idea. Basically, you can share your deck. You can create some like OP insane deck, share it to everybody, and just like that, all your friends can beat the game too. After this, we have the Stellar Reunion update, where basically if you stop playing the game for 2 weeks, you can get some cool rewards. And now you can get even more cool rewards, being things like story keys to unlock story quests, and probably more primogems. But in order to get those, you have to log off the game for 2 weeks. Shouldn't be that hard for you guys. Anyways, that's everything. That, my friends, is the Genshin 4.2 update. I hope you guys are excited about this update, just like I am. It's going to be super fun, and I hope to play with you guys on stream. But with that being said, that is going to be all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.